Alright, this is going to be a review of the Bellagio-Italia DVD storage binders here. As you can see, they're pretty classy. I'm really pleased with the aesthetics of them. I mean, if you just look at that cabinet, it looks pretty nice. I used to have hundreds of DVDs over here in this cabinet, and it was just so hard to go through them. And having everything right here in pretty close to alphabetical order, it's not completely alphabetical, but man, it's so easy just to grab a movie and watch it now, instead of having to go through all this. And I thought about getting having just DVDs in a like a display case kind of, and just going through each DVD, and just having everything out. It wouldn't have looked nice in here. I try to keep it pretty nice in here, and it's like, this is just so much easier. I just put all the cases in the attic, just took everything out of the case, threw it in here. It had to have been over 200 DVDs. What I did is I bought a couple of inserts on top of what came with it, and I just threw them in here. And man, this is so much easier, so much nicer. They look beautiful. I think this whole cabinet looks nice now. In terms of the quality, I mean, you can just see how nice it looks on the shelf. Get an idea of what the binding looks like. It looks really premium. You can actually put like a little piece of paper in here. You could, and then you could say this is A to Z, or A, B, C, D, whatever. Or maybe just have a case for movies, a case for games, a case for Blu-rays. The only downside, I'd say, is this this cover here is really thin. I mean, it's almost flexible. Now, I think this will last for decades, honestly, but I wish with the money that this would have been a thicker cover. It's not as premium as I'd like, is the problem, I guess. But in terms of just how nice this looks, and it really solved the problem of having all these DVDs, which I was almost to the point where I was like, I'm not watching them because they're in that cabinet and they're so hard to get to, that I was just gonna throw them all away. But now that they're all here, I'm way more into watching these old movies now, Whereas I would really I would just take time and wait till they were on Netflix or something before I'd watch a lot of these. Now I just think, oh, I wonder if I have that movie. Oh, cool, I have that movie. I can just play it in the Xbox, And it makes life, so much easier. So I'd highly recommend this sort of system of putting everything in stuff. And it's not like you're destroying the value of them, because I just have all the DVDs up in the attic. I mean, all the cases up in the attic. I just threw everything in here. It's a good system. It's way better than having just racks and racks of DVDs just sitting in your living room, which is not really pleasing. I don't even I have these Star Wars movies here, and I have these Xbox games, and I might get some more of these and put everything and just have that throughout. And it makes life so much easier than having to go in here and find a movie, find a game you want, and then move everything around, and it's a pain in the butt. But when everything is right here, it's easily accessible. I can just grab a disc and it's good to go. Makes life so much easier. So I'd recommend these. There's a link in the description for the Amazon listing. So if you want to click that link, that'd be cool, and I would recommend these. So that's it. Bye.